Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go.
Hello and welcome back to another episode on reviving my uncle's farm. I can see that the chicken are all out of feed, and I can also see that our field has germinated. It looks very nice, very healthy crop. We do have some weeds in the field, and I think I have a perfect stuff to weed that out. Get it? Weed that out. But yeah, because the chicken are all out of feed, I am going to try and give them what's it called? Come on, soybeans. Yeah, I think we have soybeans in the bunker, in the silo. Now, where did I leave my Massey Ferguson? Okay, gotta find out where my Massey went to. Be right back. Oh, here it is. So yeah, as a good machine owner, I put it in the shed, of course. Undercover. Now let me think of something. Yeah, I will go and load our garden products first, because I already have the pallet fork mounted on the front loader, and I think that's gonna be the best thing to do. And after I'm done loading, I will go and try and feed the chickens with the soybeans. I think it's soybeans. I keep forgetting what we have in our silo. Me hasten my pace. Okay, this is already disconnected. Yeah, because if this doesn't work, if our chicken won't take soybeans as an answer to feeding trouble, then I gonna have to buy chicken feed. Which is no problem as such, but I just need to know before I go to the store, because I don't want to go there twice. I already have plans of buying some pallets. I need those for our wool production. We're gonna have it a bit easier to load and unload rather than have individual bags. Yeah, I believe that it's already year number 4 since we are here. How much time flies. And since we're in April... Okay. yeah, didn't mean to do that. And since we're already in April, I think I'm gonna restart our strawberries. I'm gonna have to replant them, and we should have some yield in next month. Strawberries really don't take too long to grow, so yeah, I think that's gonna be quite alright. Okay, have all the pallets loaded up. Now let me go and exchange this. And while I'm at it, I will take off the bale fork. Yeah, I've been thinking sheep are such a friendly animal to have, or easy to maintain. So it's a very good animal to start with if you don't know what you're doing, and if you lack expertise as such. Yeah, they basically take care of themselves, which I find is very useful. Okay, and over there, behind the bucket, is our weeder. So that's a good thing. Then I'm gonna move the bucket away. And if I'm feeling adventurous, I just might use the weeder with this tractor. Okay, let me see. Do we have any more barley in the... No, we don't. Soybeans. Okay, let's try and see the disappointment. Yep. This is not working. Okay. So that means that soybeans actually are not accepted here. Okay. That is going to demand a change of plans. And see over the bonnet. Okay, I'm just gonna have to sweep that away. Right, so this is going to demand a change of plans. I am going to have a look at how the prices for soybeans are, and if they're good, I'm gonna take them to be sold. But while I'm on my way to the store area where our vending machines are, I am going to get some chicken feed to bring back to the farm. Chicken feed, yeah. It's turning into such a nice day. Not warm as such, but it's a nice day, you know. A bit cloudy. But it's fun to be outside. It beats the office work. That's for sure. Yeah, this is gonna have to be cleaned up, and let me get the exits. I've just watched Lord of the Rings, and the Gollum was talking in such a way. Exits. Okay, well. So, just for those who don't know, you can only switch range, as you can see the lever moving, while you're stopped. You can change gears while you're moving, but range, you can only change that while you're stationary. Otherwise you risk damaging your gearbox, and I strongly advise against that. Can you guys and gals guess what's waiting for us when we come to the vending machine? I sort of expected she was gonna go over. Didn't even look in my direction. Ah, dangerous people. Even though you have the right of way, be very careful, because if a driver doesn't see you, you're gonna regret it. Anyway, so what can we expect? Well, not one vending machine, but two. Two vending machines. Okay, and we are right. So the van is already here. Yeah, let me turn this off. There's no use in running the tractor while we have a chat. And look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is gonna hold our milk. This is gonna hold our eggs. This is gonna hold many things. So yeah, from this day forward, I am terribly sorry, but the pub is not gonna get any more eggs. Unless we have a huge amount of eggs to put in, but I don't think so. Beautiful. This really is beautiful. I'm so happy. And it looks like, you know, the shed is all nice and filled up. So where are they? Gotta have a chat. They probably went to get a coffee, because it looks like they're done. Yeah, I'll be back. Yeah, so we had a chat. It was a nice little chat. And his name is Josh, or short for Joshua. They said everything is all hooked up and working, so I can start loading. So let me... Yay! How cool. So we have eggs all set up. Oh, we don't really have milk to sell at the moment. I am going to bring that over a little bit later on. But because this is such a far way away from our home, on the farm, I really do need another solution with which to bring milk here. And yeah, so I've been speaking with Josh, and he said that he's slowly going out of business. He's retiring. Well, not out of business, you know, but he's gonna close up shop. He doesn't have anyone that would take over from him, so he's just gonna be done with it. He was actually producing these vending machines and making stickers for them and whatnot. But yeah, so we had a chat and I said that I will be in need of a van. And actually this is a little bit of an older model. It's basically a Ford Transit. But yeah, he said he's gonna be selling it away, and he couldn't really give me the price, but he was, you know, in around 10 to 15,000 pounds for the van. As I said, it's a few years old. I think it's maybe 4 years old, 5, something like that. I didn't quite listen because I was crunching the numbers in my mind, but yeah. So this might be a possibility that I buy this. I might take a loan for it, but you know, if it's a thing we need, it's a thing we need. Okay. Well, while I'm here, I'm gonna go to the store and get those pallets and chicken feed. And after that, I'll go to the pub, sell the rest of the feed. I mean, the rest of the vegetables, tomatoes and lettuce. And then I'll be back on the way to the farm. We have everything loaded up, so I bought 4 pallets. These together cost me 180 pounds. And I bought 2 big bags of chicken feed, 600 kilos of. So we have 1200 kilos of chicken feed. And that cost me 1,800 pounds. Which is a big amount of money. And I have forgotten to check the prices for soybeans, and I'll do that at the pub. I think I'm gonna, yeah, while we're unloading the rest of the vegetables, I'm gonna take a look at the prices and when the best time for selling is. Or even if it's not the best time for selling, you know, I'm still gonna be probably forced to sell it because I need to earn some income. Okay, almost 2,000 paid for the rest of the vegetables, and I have checked in the meantime. The best price for selling soybeans is in June, so we have 2 months time. I have to write this down because otherwise I'll forget with all the things going on. But yeah, let me go. Ooh. Excuse me, lady. Let me go to the sheep yard and I will take the pallets off, put it there, and then I'll go to the farmyard to give the chicken their feed, and then I'll see what needs doing. Okay, the trailer is following perfectly. Hello, sheep. I'm not gonna honk. I almost honked. Already had my finger on the horn button. Yeah, no. I do not want to scare my animals. That would be most unwise. This bleating is always such a fine sound. Okay, let's see where we stand. So we still have plenty of water, we have plenty of feed. Okay, let me take these bad boys off. Even though they don't look like it, they're fairly heavy. I think it's 20 kilos per pallet or something like that. But yeah, these are so-called Euro pallets. These are European standard. Ooh. And they are refundable. So yeah, you usually get them back wherever you're taking them. So when I'm gonna take my wool to the spinnery, they are gonna give me an empty pallet back. So I am always going to have a stock here, but let's just say that 4 pallets are the most that we will need. Yeah, hungry sheeps. Cool, and the water trough, yeah, it's all good. As I said, sheep are very low maintenance. You basically need to feed them, you need to water them, and leave them to their own devices. That's basically it. And this is why sheep are such a friendly animal to start with. Even though, on the other hand, they don't really give you a lot of income in a short amount of time. At least not when you have a flock of 10 sheep, as I have, or something like that. I think the flock is 10 sheep big. Not exactly sure, if I'm honest. Yeah, let's close this. And now that I have this new vending machine, I am strongly deciding for a farmyard dairy production. So you can basically get a small building that has all the necessary tools for producing cheese and for producing butter. So if I have any excess milk, for example, I can start and make some cheese, because I think cheese sells for quite a bit more money than the regular milk does. And also butter, if you churn butter out of milk, I think it sells for a higher price. I'm gonna have to check that information, but yeah, I'm strongly leaning into this direction, because then I could be selling, you know, bio and organic milk, since we actually do feed our cows only with grass silage, which is, you know, it's produced in a very organic way. I don't really use any additives, I don't use any artificial fertilizers or something like that. I simply spread slurry from time to time on the grassland, and that's it. Yeah, because I was always wondering, you know, if you are familiar with maize silage, that stuff stinks to high heaven. Well, stinks, but it has a certain smell. I don't want to be I don't want to be toxic, but it does have a certain smell, and it smells like acidic something. So if you think of feeding your animals only with that, it's I always wonder why milk doesn't really taste sour when cows are primarily fed with maize silage. But on the other hand, they do enjoy it. They do enjoy it thoroughly. But grass silage, on the other hand, I think is better. You know, it doesn't have such a strong smell. And I think I might be wrong. You know, I'm rambling. I'm just a beginner farmer. But yeah, I think grass silage is better. Oh, correct me in the comments if you think otherwise or if you know otherwise. I won't say that I'm completely right. Of course not. Because I'm just a student. Okay, actually, yeah, if I want to feed the chicken, I need to put pallet forks back onto the front loader tractor. And a rear weight, I believe. Because the tractor is gonna be too light and it's gonna try flipping over, I assure you. And while we're at it, let me return this bucket of soybeans into the silo. This. And where should I put this bucket? I think over here is gonna be perfect while I hit the pillar. Yeah, it really would be nice also to have something a bit bigger to handle the front loader work, because then I could get some bigger buckets and bigger implements and it would just shorten my work time on different things. But this is also fine. It works. It works. For an operation of my size, I think it's working okay. Let me... Oh, close. Now watch it disappear. And that's gonna be like 900 pounds in one go. Okay, this, let me sweep this off while I'm at it. Yep, and that was one bag all emptied out. Yeah, this buying chicken feed is really not sustainable in this economy. So I am happy that I have seeded a crop that our chicken can actually use. Okay, let me put this down here. It's under cover. And I think I'm gonna take the whole front loader off. Oh man. Let me see. Okay, it's off. Everything disconnected, the pins are out. I need to lose the rear weight. And now I can start weeding. Yeah, so because we actually got a vending machine that supports selling milk, and because our current setup is really not right for long trips. You know, the three-wheel setup is good for shorter trips, but it's really not good for going on the main road. You know, that front wheel, it likes to wobble, you know, it's dangerous. So I have also ordered a tanker. Let me see if this is pulling the weeds out. It is. Okay. So I have ordered a tanker for transporting milk. And I hope it's gonna be fine, but yeah. And I was looking at the models that have a regular hitch so I can tow it with the car. Okay, so I can put it onto my Land Rover and take it to the vending machine, or take it to the dairy, or wherever I need to take it to. So again, this weeder is missing some of the weeds. I'm not sure why, but I'm not gonna complain. It is clearing most of them away, so yeah, it's fine. And the grass also seems to be growing quite nicely. Not yet ready for cutting, but it will be soon, maybe next month. Okay, the field is weeded, and I'm still not sure why this weeder is not picking up everything, you know, and it's leaving broadleaf weeds. I would understand if they would be, you know, narrow-leafed or something like that, but it's actually leaving broadleaves. So I'm not sure if all the weeders are working like that, but I was under the impression they do not. Right. So where was I? Yeah, right. I need to go to the vehicle shop and pick up that tanker that we bought for milk transport. I mean, I ordered, not yet bought. I still need to pay for it. Come on. What happened? Is the car too close? Let me just pull forward a little bit. Okay, here we go. It must have gotten stuck. Gotta oil the hinges a bit. So yeah, while I was weeding, I was thinking of a good place to put that farm dairy, and I think it would be right here. I just need to move these steel plates somewhere else. Maybe just move them a bit over there and put the building right here, because it's close to the farm and it's not gonna bother anyone. But on the other hand, if... yeah, no, I can have it here, because I'm not gonna be selling milk to passerbys. And we also don't really have many passerbys in this area. This is such a well-visited intersection. We are here every day. But yeah, this is how life is, I believe. Okay, I turned the blinker on too soon, sorry. The indicator. Yeah, so let me speak with the shop owner about that trailer. It should be ready. I just need to make the payment and he'll deliver it out for me. 3,000 pounds later, and we have a brand new milk tanker. Hello, welcome to the farm, dear tanker. I'm gonna use you well. And please be of good service. Okay, I don't really have a feeling for this hitch. Yeah, let me just pull it forward a bit. Like this. Okay, so this is it. It also has a milk symbol on, so we don't accidentally put anything else inside, because that would be horrendously wrong. But yeah, here we are. Here we are. And it looks like this is going to pull it quite well. Of course, this is a work machine. These Land Rovers were built for, you know, hauling things through the desert and whatnot, so it should haul a one axle trailer with these. So the trailer has 2,000 liter capacity. And I think even if we fill it up to the brim, I think the Land Rover is still gonna be capable of pulling it. So yeah, I'm not worried about this. On the other hand, what I'm happy about this trailer and why I chose it is because it has a regular ball hitch. So that means that if I buy that van for transporting our palletized goods, it's wildlife. Come on. Crazy deer. Where was I? Yeah, so if I get that van, it already has a ball hitch on, which would make a perfect combination, you know. I could take a whole load of pallets. I think that van fits 10 pallets inside of tomatoes, for example, or eggs, or strawberries. So we can fill it up to the brim, and we can pull the milk trailer behind. So we can do all our selling in one trip. And when we return, everything we have left in the milk tanker can be sold at the dairy, or put into our farm yard dairy production when we build it. Excuse me, sir, coming through. So yeah, this whole combination with van and with everything sounds like a pretty good idea. And even if I can't get it, I can still buy a new one. Let me just connect the hoses. Yeah, I can still buy a new one. It will cost me a lot of money, but it's fine. Okay, so we are about half full. I believe that the vending machine we have built, we got today, it's capable of holding 1,500 liters per day, so or per loading session, which means that it will take the whole trailer. So yay for that. And I am slowly wondering, or gently wondering, maybe that's a right expression, how fast the milk is gonna run out, or if it's gonna run out of the vending machine. I hope we won't have any in the morning left inside. I hope it gets sold out. And we're already back at this intersection that seems to be a regular sight in our life. And it looks like it's such a beautiful day outside. Not yet very warm, but it's warm enough to enjoy the sunshine. Okay, so here we are. Look at the flowers blooming in our flower pots. And these are nice. Wow, look at this. Amazing. I totally forgot about this. Okay, so in order to fill the vending machine, I think I have to reverse it. And this should be close enough. Okay. Okay. The vending machine is all set up. So it only took 1000 liters. I was under the impression that we have 1500 liter capacity in the vending machine, but it seems like we only have 1000, which is, you know, close enough, fair enough. So I'm gonna leave you here. I'm running around like a crazy chicken, headless chicken. Yeah, this is where I'm going to leave you on such a beautiful day, making progress. And I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you're having fun. I'm making my dreams a reality. Now we have 2 vending machines, and we only have 4,739 pounds left, which is not too much. But it's enough to put food on our plate, to put fuel in our vehicles, and to do some farm work, which will eventually give us more of income. So yeah, thanks for watching, take care, and bye bye.